Great rising, great rising, great rising, my beautiful people. I love you guys. How y'all doing? Best friends. Oh my goodness, I gotta talk to y'all about some stuff this morning. Well, this rise. I gotta talk to y'all about some stuff this rise. Like, I was getting ready so I could, do our messages later today. And I have this person who is constantly, when I'm getting ready to do my readings, always saying, tell me something. I want you to tell me when I'm going to make some money, when I'm going to get a new house, when I'm going to do all this stuff. When is everything just going to change for me? I say, well, what are you trying to do to change? What do you mean I don't need to change? I mean, I need to just have this house come to me and, my daughter's getting on my nerves and she needs to leave and, well, she grown, put her out. But no, she needs me. And but when am I gonna get this house? And I'm like, listen, it don't work like that. So then, literally this happens every time I am getting ready to talk to you all, y'all messages and stuff, right? And what ended up coming to me was, that's not the only person who does that in life in general, when you come to your journey and you're getting ready to start this new walk in life, right? What are your real intentions? And no matter what your intentions are, what you need to understand is you cannot trick spirit. You can't trick this journey. You just cannot do it. You can't trick it, okay? Because at the end of the day, what you're going to find out is no matter what it is that you wanted, no matter what it is that you desire and want, it all comes to you when you change you, when you look at you. So it's nobody else's fault that you don't have the things that you want. It's not even your fault. You just don't understand yet. You just haven't seen yet. But once you get on that journey and then you like, well, I want to get this, I want to get that, and they're like, your spirit is like, you say you want a new man? Well, you need to quit. First of all, do you believe that you deserve a good man? Or are you going to constantly mess with somebody else's man or woman? Or you going to go out there playing in the field, and when they ask you to settle down, are you going to say, oh, he too nice, she too nice? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, and if you do that, what causes you to do that, right? Are you going to say, oh, I want this job, but you only want this job because of the benefits that are coming from it? Like, then you're going to end up on that job, right, and getting triggered in ways that are still going to make you end up having to look at you. Because if not, guess what you're going to do? You're going to lose that job. You're going to lose that job because you're not still doing the things that you have to be aligned in order to get the things that you want in your life now. I'm sorry, it's just the way that times have changed now. You feel me? Like when we shifted, and everybody still, it's not even like, I can't say everybody, but some people still looking like, what do you mean? Listen, when we shifted and we left from earth element to air element, the rules have changed. All right? That's just the way it is. You have to elevate higher. Elevation is not on the ground. Elevation is in the air. We are now an air element. You have to think higher. I don't know, y'all. It's just, you can't trick God. You can't trick your growth. If you're not growing, then you're stagnant. If you're stagnant, you're not useful. If you're not useful, you're dead. See, you can't trauma manifest anymore. That's not working anymore. Those ways aren't working anymore. And I'm about to bring up some famous people on the strength of it just is what it is, right? So you got Will Smith, who apparently had the trauma which made him want to be famous because somebody broke up with him or something, right? And his whole trauma manifesting was, I don't want to go through that again. So I am going to be the best actor there is, right? He trauma manifested, right? And he did that, right? He did that. But that same trauma, now that we've switched, you cannot manifest through trauma anymore. You have to manifest through truth and light. And that same trauma that he manifested from to begin with is the same trauma that tore him down in both situations. Because the other trauma was he wasn't able to defend his mother, right? So now, in front of everybody, now that you are this star, you've gotten your manifestations. You got your manifestation, right? And you now use it and you defend in your way your wife, right? And it ended up not being the best situation ever. But both of your traumas came back to roost because you weren't manifesting from a place of healing. So either way it goes, now you're going to have to understand, either way, you got to heal yourself. I'm not trying to gain everything that I want, and then in the end, I lose it all because I wasn't in the right mindset to begin with. I was looking at the physical things that I could gain, or, the different benefits that I could get. That's not where you do it from. You're doing it from the heart. So the easiest way to do it is just to surrender to it anyway. And that's why you hear me out here preaching all the time. And I hate the word preaching. I don't know what else to call it. Until we rewrite this word thing, it is what it is. Like, my whole brain went blank, and that's fine. I'm out here in this, I just love bug. I'm out here in this beautiful nature, just walking and connecting with God and connecting with you guys, and it's beautiful. It's fun. I enjoy it. Just figure out where your intentions lie, the truth of your intentions, where the truth of your intentions are coming from, because either way it goes, it's going to come out. Either way it goes, it's going to be shown. The truth is going to be shown. You're going to see it. There's no hiding from it now. It's just how fast do you want to make things work for you, or do you want to fight against the machine? Rage against the machine. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm up early this morning. This day. Yeah, see, it's every day. Every day you have to consciously keep yourself in alignment with the things that you know in your heart to be true, Like, you've been programmed for so long to think that there are certain things that if you don't have it, that's just what makes you or what breaks you. No, it's some things that make you comfortable, but it won't make you or break you. Like the person who's always asking about, I'm ready for a new house, I'm ready for a new car. Are you grateful that you have a house right now? Are you grateful that you have a car right now? I get that your child is getting on your nerves. Well, I can't call her a child. She's an adult. But I get that she's getting on your nerves, but at least she's freaking alive. There's some people out there who don't have it. Are you even looking at the good that you have in life right now? Or are you just saying, I want more? And then it's like, why am I going to give you anything if you're not going to be satisfied with what I give you? It's never going to be enough. It doesn't make sense. It's just, get in touch with you. Get in touch with who you are for real on the inside. That way, whatever you gain and whatever comes to you, you don't lose it because you're unhealed. And I'm not saying that like everything is going to come to you when you get healed. You have to enjoy the process first of all. You have to come to love this process of healing. You have to come to love this process of being. You just have to come to love it because it's yours. It's not my journey. Your journey is not my journey. My journey is not your journey. I have to love my process for myself. It's so much that I don't have and so much that I can't do and so much that what the hell ever, but it's coming. But what I'm not going to do is sit out there and say, I don't recognize where I've come from. I don't recognize where I've grown already. I'm not going to recognize that. I just want more and more and more. That's so selfish. What part are you giving back? What are you giving back? The only thing they ask for in return is that you live your best life and that you give them gratitude. That doesn't mean just waiting for the next best thing. What are you doing to appreciate what you have right now? I don't know, y'all. I'm just going through my head. This type of stuff just come off the top. Like, it just hit me, y'all. I wish y'all could be out here with me right now, really walking with me, talking with me. It's so beautiful. Just trees. No, I'm not in the island no more. I'm just home. But you gotta get this practice. You gotta make a practice with yourself of taking time out to yourself, taking time out to go for walks by yourself, just spending time with yourself and really enjoying the process, really enjoying your life, really enjoying everything and not just waiting for the next thing, because you cannot fool spirit. You just can't. You just can't do it. It's just not. The truth gonna come out, because if you want that thing, you're gonna have to look at the truth in order to get it. That's just the rules of the game. So if you were wondering, what are the rules? I don't know what the rules are. I just told you the rules of the game. The more you look into yourself, the more you love yourself, that is the ticket. Because loving you is loving God. You are part of God, correct? We are all a part of God. That is the energy and the life that was given to us. You know, look at these trees. You see how pretty that is in the background? You can't tell me it just exploded here. I'm sorry. It was created. You can feel how you want to feel. That's on you. I have my own feelings because I know who holds me in the middle of the night when I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go. I know who holds me when I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And I say, what's my next step? What I feel, how I feel is how I'm led. When you can get to that, if it don't make you feel good, don't do it. If it don't make you feel good to have your daughter home, let her go. She grown. What makes you feel good? I say go on vacation. Spirit say go on vacation. She said, what do I do? I say, Spirit say go on vacation. Oh, I wish I could. I can't. I mean, how you gonna ask a question and then not accept the answer? I'm just saying. Spirit told me go on vacation. Gotta go. And it's not that I just took the vacation and said, oh, I'm running off and have vacation. No, I really took that time for healing. Connecting to myself in a whole new environment that I wasn't used to. That way my receptors and my brain weren't sitting there and it's used to the same cycle of meditation, the same cycle. It becomes repetitious after a while and it loses its effect. So that's another reason they say don't meditate to the same meditations all the time, because after a while, now you're not even listening to the meditation. It's honestly just dealing with your psyche, with your subconscious. But then you get used to it and you go back to your old ways while listening to what you're so used to, because it does nothing for you endorphinally. I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit this morning, let y'all see how my mind circulate, even without the cards or anything. And I can't really call this an intuitive message, because it's not a message for y'all per se. It's just a message on life in general. It's just a message because we gotta change our mindsets now. It's time to change that mindset of what can you do for me. They're building nests. It was some crows, but oh my gosh, but They were beautiful, and they went right over my head. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I almost zoned out for a little bit. Well, I don't even apologize for that because that's me connecting how I connect. So beautiful and so peaceful right here in this area. Oh my gosh. And then here we got wild grapes. That won't come like August-ish. I like finding stuff like that. It's so much fun. But I'm also trying to do this little garden thing, and that's not quite it either. I'm working on it, but like most of my plants died. Don't worry, I got new seeds coming. I feel like it's the same thing. Everything is a learning experience. I've never grown anything before. I've never done anything like that before. So everything is a learning experience. And the same thing with like yourself or whatever it is that you want to do in life. Sometimes it just doesn't work the first time. And that's when you get tested to see what you really want. If you really want it. Is it really for you? Because if it's something that you really want, you're not going to stop. You're not going to stop at it. You're not going to stop until you get it. And make your priority your healing. And don't stop until you get it. Because something I just got the other day was healed parents raise healed children. Because oh, that's a whole nother conversation for it by itself. Oh my gosh. But healed parents raise healed children, and somebody can get mad at that, but the person who would get mad at that is the person who's not healing. And if you're not healing, that means you're still, not allowing your children to be themselves. You're still pressing your generational curses down on them. You are still not recognizing them for the little beings that they are, the true essence of them, and looking at them through heaven's eyes. You're not doing that yet. You get what I'm saying? So you have to heal you first, so that way you're not pushing anything off on your children as well, because all of your kids are not the same. All of your kids' numbers aren't the same. All of your kids' identities are not the same. Their callings aren't the same. And if you're trying to press yourself and your whatever's on them, and you're not healed, and you're not understanding that it takes time for you to even love yourself and even work on yourself, then you're going to rush them, and you're going to push their process, and it's not going to go as smoothly as it could, or it should, or it's not going to just work as it should. Another thing that's been coming up to me is the ancestors. I want to be a good ancestor. I want to be a good ancestor. I want to help the future generations. The things that I do now is not just for me and saying, hey, well, this is the best thing for me. This is the best thing for me. It's more now about I'm doing the best things for me so that I can heal for me, to be able to assist and walk with my children on their journeys so that they can remain healed, because they haven't been completely, I'm not saying that, before my journey or whatever, life was perfect for my kids. So what I'm saying is I changed. They see the change. I talked them through my changes. There's no more of that barrier anymore of we gonna hide the adult things from the kids. And I'm not saying if you healing, you get exactly what I'm saying. You feel me? And I'm just being honest. I don't have time to go into all of that at this second. Trust me, more of these are coming, because downloads are popping out like crazy right now. But when it comes to my kids, I talk them through everything, because I want them to even know how cleanliness is next to godliness. And I'm like, listen, y'all came in my room and all over my floor is y'all stuff now. I say, listen, when you look at this, it's chaotic, it's cluttered, it's everywhere. And when I see this and I'm in this, that's what happens to mommy's brain. Because what happens on the outside of you is a reflection of what's happening on the inside of you. So I try to keep it clean now so that we don't have to worry about, it helps me stay calm. You learn to do things differently so that they're already in a certain mindset. You just help grow it and nurture it, and they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Instead of yelling to them, y'all clean out my room, you made this mess, and all of that good stuff. You made a mess, you clean my room. I enjoyed my walk with y'all. I really did. I'm almost to my house. I really did enjoy this. Like, if y'all can think of topics that you want to talk about or hear my thoughts on, or anything like that, like, we can talk, we can chop it up. Because I too am right now looking and calling in my soul tribe. So, I know you out there, somebody that's resonated with somebody. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good and wonderful, wonderful day. I love you guys. Thank you for walking with me. I enjoyed y'all.